G'day folks, in this video I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to connect the trusty retro box, retro machine to an MT-32 emulator running on a modern machine. So we'll first start with the connections. What you'll need is a USB MIDI interface. The one I have here is the Roland UM1. It wasn't the cheapest, but I had issues with some of those generic cheap ones where it wouldn't program the unit properly with when a game sent it's custom sound layouts and stuff to it. But yeah, we got that, and then we have what's that? That's a DB15 male to 5-pin DIN. I believe these you can buy on eBay and AliExpress and whatever else online stores there are. And then we will need a female to female 5-pin DIN. I believe that you can buy these as well with like little adapters and stuff like this, but these I opted to make myself because it was just more convenient and easier. And then need 3.5mm jack to jack cable. That's about it for that. We'll get this stuff set up. Right, so here we are at the back of our machine. Now here we have on our sound card, that's 15 pin game port, and that's where we'll put that fella there. Just plug him in there, and then we get our jack and put it in the speaker out of a sound card, and the other end will go to the line in of a modern machine. And here we have, just as my cat enters the frame, we put that into there, we just line that up there. Now we've got that in there. Now we take our MIDI adapter and plug that end into the MIDI in of it. So just line that one up. There you go. And then we take our USB end and we plug it into our machine with our emulator on it. So we'll go do that. Okay, so now we're at our machine with our emulator on it. So we'll start it up. So we've got MT-32 Emulator. We'll start that. Now that opens that up. Now the first thing we want to do there is we want to go to the options menu and go to ROM configuration. Now, access to these ROMs is legally questionable, so I'm not going to go into details about where to find them, but any quick Google search will yield the results you're after. But in here we have ROM dumps for the CM32L, the MT-32 first and second revisions. I prefer to use the first because that's most compatible. But here, if we want to use different units, we just select those like that. See, but we'll stick with the MT-32 for now. We just hit OK. So and then we go to Tools, New MIDI port. Select UM1, which is a MIDI adapter, and that will load that up, and that will just act as if it's a normal unit like this one I have here. So we'll fire up a retro box and throw a game at it and see what it sounds like. Okay, so we're back at our retro box, and we've got that set up. A good game first will be to try probably Space Quest 3. That's got a pretty decent soundtrack to it. Just a note on some of these, some games will require a thing called MPU 401 intelligent mode. If anyone's familiar with that, it's just a different what you call like a, I don't know how to explain it, but it requires a different set of hardware. But you can emulate that also through a program called Soft MPU that will just emulate that intelligent mode on your normal sound card instead of having, you know, intelligent mode hardware installed. I will link where to download this stuff, like MUNT and Soft MPU, in this description of this video, so anyone can download that. But most of the games I have don't need intelligent mode, so I rarely ever use it. But enough rambling there, we'll just start this, and yeah, you'll see that that's getting fed MIDI data. That there, see, there we go. Here we have our adapter that's happily feeding MIDI data to the emulator from the sound card there. And it all sounds just as good as a normal unit would. Well, and there you have it. That's really how you do MT-32 on the cheap. All we really need is the cables, and that's probably looking at under $100 there instead of today's crazy MT-32 prices. But hopefully this has helped anyone who's on a retro budget, because I know what that's like. I've been there once or twice. But I think that about covers it, everything. So I'll just wrap it all up there. Any questions, leave in the comments, etc., etc. And thanks for watching.